Hi there, and welcome to this episode of Consciousness Fucking Empowerment. Here we talk about the law of attraction, consciousness, the law of attraction, and how to reach your fucking dreams. Woo! All right, so today I'm gonna give you a formula. It's gonna be a good one, a simple formula for you to manifest what you want. And disclosure, some manifestations happen like this. Some manifestations take time, especially if it's something you have to earn, right? Like you want to earn a black belt. You can't just come into the gym and say, hey, I'm a black belt now. Or just step into a university campus and say, hey, I got a master's degree now. You get an honorary degree, something like that. So maybe if you want an honorary degree, you can say that. Honorary black belt, you can say that. So be specific in what you want. This formula goes three ways, okay? First, I'm gonna share the story. My story of how I got to college. And I don't have a high school education. I was involved in a tagging crew. All I cared about was smoking, doing drugs, drinking, having sex, and not studying and not focusing on a career, okay? Because I was in a tagging crew. But when I was in prison, I realized that everything that I have done had brought me there. Bad thoughts, karma came back, got incarcerated for a robbery. So I said, I want to change. I want to do good. And so because I said that and I made a commitment, I became good at that moment. At that moment, I started becoming that person. I no longer was having those ideas. I knew that moving forward, I'm going to be a student, a college student, because that's something good that we can do in society. Or at least that's what society tells us. It's a good thing. And I started reading and writing. I started doing the things that I needed to do to be a good student, like reading, writing, knowing big words, writing summaries, and that's exactly what you do at the higher levels of academia. You read a lot, like one book a week. So I finished UCLA, and now in retrospect, I can see how that all happened. And the formula is very simple. You can do it for working out. You can do it for being in a relationship. It works for anything, okay? So it's B, okay? Like when I was in prison, I became good. I became a college student in mind, okay? I was acting like it too, okay? So B, being. Then you have to have faith, okay? At the same time that I decided to be good, I attracted the New Testament and a lot of books on spirituality and God. And so I understood what it meant to be good, okay? That knowledge, it gave me knowledge and I could practice it. But at the same time, I was already being good, okay? So I had faith. I had faith it was gonna happen, okay? And I also said, fuck anybody who's pushing me out of my path, okay? So fuck them, meaning I'm not gonna mess with them, okay? Doesn't mean I hate them. It doesn't mean I dislike them or have dislike towards them. It's just like I'm not giving them attention or letting them come into my reality. Well, faith, okay? That's faith. You call it certainty, okay? Because that faith gives you the belief. You believe in yourself because you have faith it's gonna happen, okay? That's 2. 3 is the action. So the action I was taking, the reading and writing in my cell of different books. That was the action part. And I applied myself. I applied to schools. I applied to UCLA. I applied to master's programs. I got into UCLA and I graduated. And when I graduated, I was like, that's it? Right. And I'm grateful that I experienced that. I'm grateful that I was fully funded. Okay, I had full ride scholarships. And here goes the 4th step. A very important step. It's because you use the law of cause and effect here. You give back. The whole time I was involved in student organizations, I didn't get paid. Didn't get paid for doing that stuff particularly. Like I became a president of a club. I didn't pay me for that. Okay. Became a student organizer for a nonprofit called Chirla, the Coalition of Humane Immigrant Rights of Los Angeles. I didn't get paid for that. But the universe compensated me through the scholarships. The scholarships were, okay, you're studying something that we like, you to study here, history and race and politics. That was my emphasis. So we're gonna fund you, and you're also a student leader, so we're gonna fund you your education. They didn't fund me to be in these organizations. They funded me to be a college student at the highest level. And it was from those steps, those 4 steps, okay? Those 4 steps. And you'll start attracting everything that you need. The people, knowledge, circumstances, everything's happening for you, okay? So I love you. I love you so much. Go out there, reach your fucking dreams. And fuck anybody who isn't supporting you, okay? Because they're not gonna do the work for you anyway. They're not gonna feel. I mean, they're not gonna think and visualize the goal that you want, okay? So being is part of the visualization. The being has the thought and the feeling and the visualization, okay? That's the components of being. Faith, the component of faith has you being persistent in that goal and really being committed, persistent and committed, because you have faith it's going to happen. The faith gives you positive persistence, because you could be negative about it. You're not going to attract it. You're just negative. So you got to be positive, and that faith gives you that positivity. And then the action is just, it's infantile, right? Like everything that we start is infantile. It's not developed. It's not well developed. It's immature. But then your skills, my writing skills got better. My vocabulary got better. My organization of my summaries, before they were just like a big block or 2 blocks, like paragraphs. Then they got its nuances. It's who, when, where, why, what. It's thesis. It's topic sentence. It's you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but if you do, then you went to college too. But that's how everything develops. So just take the action. Don't worry about if it's the right or wrong. You're gonna get there. Okay. So I thank you. I don't know why something about being hard-headed is coming up. All right, yeah, people who don't support you, don't be hard-headed. Cut them fucking off, okay? I love you. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.